The mystery of faith.
All right. Kimmy is a dog. Four
Dog.
times. Four times. First in history. Let's fucking go. George simply cannot deal with adversity. Whenever anything is not going his way, he lashes out with unnecessary anger and borderline violence. We witnessed the giddiest podium in F1 history, a dozen race day investigations, Lewis's best result tenure in Formula One. Max is finally on a podium. Let's get into it. How you doing, gentlemen?
Simply lovely.
Electrifying intro there.
Yeah, I know. For those who don't know, I've been screaming in the background the whole time before we started this, so my blood is just pumping. We're gonna rip the wife beater off today. The boys are getting on gear. We're having fun. Nice.
Pow.
Bring the ruckus. Anyone who watches that might not know is definitely going to think I have Tourette's, which is possible. But
I do know you, and I think you have Tourette's.
I mean, I wouldn't. If somebody told me, like, life would make a little more sense. But without further ado, gentlemen, we had a very fun race weekend.
Indeed.
We are going to come in a little late with the epi. But Hayden, you want to kick it off with a little recap?
Yeah, dude. I mean, coming into the sprint, everyone wanted to know, was George Russell going to hold up? Was he finally going to have his breakout this year? And he did when it came to the sprint. He qualified on pole, Kimi right behind him, and then we got I guess an idea of where the grid stands as far as the team goes, because then the two McLarens slotted in, then the two Ferraris, and then I think it was both Red Bulls, right? Yeah, both Red Bulls on
Yep.
the fourth row. So going into the race, George held it off. I think Lando slotted in where P2, and then Kimmy came third, I believe, right?
In our sprint recap, that
In
is
our sprint
correct.
race, yeah, Kimmy did come third. Looked like George was, he had everything under control going into qualifying, and again, he proved that he did have everything under control. Kimmy P2, Lando and Oscar, and then Lando and Oscar, good showing from them. They come out,
Excellent showing.
excellent showing in qualifying, and then they come out on the grid on intermediate tires, and just, I guess they decided they didn't want to go racing. So
Quite a meltdown McChicken weekend. All around just shambles.
I got to say, this was probably one of my favorite race weekends we've had in the last 2 years. I mean, wow.
I was fired up in Miami, dude,
Wow.
but this was chaos, dude.
This was straight chaos. If the sprint was scary, it did seem like there was a clear gap between each team. About when we watched it, it was just like Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull. It was that was strange, but pandemonium on race day. That is what it's all about.
yeah, man. I mean, subtract the intermediate tires, and then who knows? They probably finish. If you leave George in the race too, it probably would have finished just like it started.
I mean, dude, but not even just the tires, but everything that developed because of it. Like Lando was chewing his way back up, car blows up. Oscar leaving the pit lane pretty much hits Albon. Well, he doesn't pretty much. He hit the shit out of Albon.
Yeah,
Smokes him.
My
straight into
sneaker pick of the week, dude. 21 DNF. Nice.
underreported that crash right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Just nightmare.
We don't talk about that.
Nightmare.
All right, before we get too ahead, let's the weekend did start at the sprint. We had our first trouble in paradise moment for the Mercedes team. We had the first time where Big Bro and Little Bro did not like each other.
And Lil Bro won that shit. Even though he didn't win in the day, he won the war.
He did win eventually, but man, did he look like a fucking 15-year-old during that sprint race, man.
Dude,
I thought that is what I look like when I'm playing Call of Duty. That is insane.
he was throwing that car around like he had no like concern for his well-being, which was really freaking cool. But I don't know. I think he had a couple questionable calls. They were on his radio a lot. Obviously, he was on his radio a lot. Um, we will handle this internally, Kimmy. Quit your whining over the radio, Kimmy. I don't know why I went Jamaican
Boy,
for Toto there, but yeah.
No, that was pretty good.
Yeah. It started off, but then all of a sudden it was bleeding into Bob Marley, and I was like, oh, God, where are we going?
yeah, and I know I just called Kimmy young and childish, which he did act a little bit of, which makes sense. You know, he pushed him off. I get it,
He is 19.
He did
So,
he did get pushed off. A
but
million percent.
I was literally just thinking in my head, he's Italian, man, through and through. On the
yeah.
radio, he sounds like it. He just he just not let it go. He was gonna win one way or the other. He was gonna push George off himself if
What did he refer to
if
it
that
as? He said
was the
something like that was just goofy or whatever.
Oh, you said it
I
was
forget
very
what he said.
naughty.
Yeah, that
yeah,
was naughty. That
very
was naughty.
naughty.
Yeah, dude,
That was naughty, mate.
a lot of fun. I
I
don't
mean,
think
wow,
anyone
yeah.
was upset about how the weekend really turned for George. I mean, I know the sprint, not that many George fans.
Man, I tell you what, I would have rathered him lose it on his own, but
Yeah, but
I'll take it. I think
we
Kimmy
did
had him
have Josh some shit for
regardless.
crashing out in the last episode. You're
Yeah,
this guy, you want to be driver one, you have a little bit of adversity, and you throw your shit on the track. You just freaking crash out, and then you become the meme of F1 2026, just like prisoner in the gates. Like, let me out. I'm not free.
With furious anger.
I'm not even
Borderline
upset I'm not even
aggressive.
upset he crashed out though. Like it's just that he's Mr. Don't Crash Out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how are you going to throw a fit about everyone throwing fits? Now, all of a sudden, you're this guy who thinks you would have won 4 world champions by now. And, your first bout of adversity where you actually are in the points, you crash the fuck out. So
Well,
maybe he understands.
imagine if the gods were just not letting you go to work every day, man.
We will turn off George Russell's power units.
Is that? Oh yeah, Charles, you just not making it to work today, man. You gonna crash out. You know,
No.
George, I can't just throw my headrest on the road, man. You know, get away with it.
Yeah.
Piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Imagine you just walked in and smacked all the pens off the receptionist desk, dude. They'd be like, what are you doing, man? I
Yeah,
will
just
say that clickbait ass
unplug the
title,
phones and fuck off.
that clickbait ass title for the 5,000 euro fine and fucking 12-month suspension for George Russell. And then you click on it. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
a
for real.
deferred fine. It's a probationary fine.
I wouldn't want George to get fined for that. That's so silly.
No, I
I don't
wouldn't
care
either.
about the fine. I just don't like being clickbaited into thinking that
Or
George
the
is going to be
suspension. Or the suspension.
suspended.
That's almost as bad
Oh, you
as the
had
cuss
freaking.
words. It's almost as bad as the cuss words, bro. I mean, it really the fact that they even gave him the probation, honestly, is just fucking stupid.
You
What are you
have
talking about?
people
You throw
calling for Max to get points on his racing license for saying that Juan Pablo Montoya particularly, but you have people calling for Max to get points on his license for saying the carts or the cars are like go-karts and Mario Kart. Throwing your shit in the middle of the racetrack, not really great. It's not
yeah,
good for the imagery.
No.
that's just Montoya though, man. Like the FIA didn't actually do anything. Like
No, no.
they literally gave this man probation because he got fucked. Oh,
They find people for cursing and doing stupid shit. Like
mm.
Lando paid like a $20,000 fine for saying he fucked up in Vegas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, wonder where that money goes, guys. Where do you think that money goes?
Into the ether.
Hmm.
Poof. It's imaginary.
You know, I'm sure they donate it to charity or
Yeah.
use it for something
Sustainable
good.
fuels.
Sustainable fuels, of
Yeah.
course. They definitely don't put it in their pockets and buy nice cars with it.
I
It's
mean,
gas money, dude.
you need about 600,000 to buy
True.
that Ferrari EV mouse looking shit, dude. So
Bro.
True. Never mind. Hayden is right. We are small ants. That's probably just covers their jet fuel bill for the night.
for like 7 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, $5,000 fine. It's literally you might get an hour.
Maybe.
You only
And
need an hour to go from
like a
Indy to
6-seater.
Canada, baby.
Unreal.
Yeah, dude. He should have just hopped in the IndyCar instead. Would have had more fun.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Whatever,
Dude.
dude.
While we're on the race, though, I mean, shout out to Max and Lewis for capitalizing on everybody else's mistakes and slipping onto the podium.
Yeah. The happiest podium ever, dude.
It
It
really
was just
was.
sunshine and rainbows and hoisting a little Kimmy and having a good time. Bono gets to hug his boys.
Yeah,
Awesome.
dude. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens with Kimmy, but I mean, you might look back at that picture 50 years from now and be like, wow, that's an all timer.
That is an all timer. They were dropping tops now cards and they made one for Kimmy's 4th race win, but they didn't make one out of that. I was very upset. It's like,
Really?
yeah, I like that's the easiest layup of a freaking $9 piece of cardboard that anyone's ever had. You didn't
Yeah.
even have to make the moment. It's just a
Jordan
picture of
logo.
like Kimmy like leaned over with his helmet. It's terrible.
That's what this
Horrible.
sport should be. We should be seeing the legends on the podium,
Show me the
man. Come
moments.
on.
Show me
Come
the
on.
moments.
That's killer. To Hayden's point, the best ability is availability, man. Build a better car, McLaren. Build a better car. Come on, boys.
To win the race, you got to
That wasn't
finish
even
the
a
race.
that wasn't even a car issue. I mean, I know Lando's kind of was, but they pulled him in for reliability issues. Dude had 2 pits in the first 20-25 laps, and still proceeded to stay in the points until his shit went wooey kablooey. George just very conveniently blew up. Very conveniently blew up.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's almost like someone doesn't want me to win.
You, you almost have to give it to him. Maybe the gods just don't like him, just like us, man.
Who
And
does?
how can you blame him? How can you blame him, man?
Who does?
It's almost like cosmic entity, that fights for good and evil, and you lost. Like,
We cannot have a back-to-back Lando and George. It will not happen. It will not happen. There needs to
No,
be counterbalance in this world.
no, Lando is getting better though.
Lando's growing on me a lot. I know we talked about that
Yeah,
off air, but yeah, all of a sudden the dude won a title and just stopped being sus all the time. And you know, to your point earlier, Sir Charles, he car blew up and just took it on the chin like a man. Just was like, it happens.
yeah, he just sounded very tired. Unlike George, he didn't throw the header as he got out the car, went back to the pits. I don't know. Maybe that is a sign of growth. I do think Lando's he's pretty content with where he's at, man. And I mean, I still hope he's going after it. Honestly, he's very fast.
I
He's
think
kind
he
of
is.
he seems like he is. He's still very fast. He does
They're
seem
competitive,
a
dude.
bit
They're as
more relaxed
competitive
though.
as Ferrari, maybe even a little faster. And they're like Lando's and Oscar really have been nuts in qualifying, with the exception of some hiccups there. But I mean, Lando's what? Where's Lando in the points?
Got to be third
I got it.
or second.
Lando is
Yeah,
No, he's
our list does not have Sir Lando on there, which is Claude.
well,
Oh, dude.
he didn't finish a few races though, so he might not be.
That's
true. You're
fair.
right,
But I
man. That's
mean,
just McLaren, man.
he's
What?
been around.
But yeah, Lando's fifth,
He's not on our list.
58 points.
Uh, yeah, I mean, he's still in it, dude. I mean, he's 30 points off a second. I know Kimmy's like a mile ahead right now, but Max's gap to first was smaller, or it's smaller right now than it was last
Shit.
year at this point in the season. So anything can happen. There's still a ton of racing left, and we kind of act like this is all an ultimatum, infinite moment. Like we still have, subject to change, but what, 16 races? Something?
Yeah, TBD. You know what's gonna be crazy though is when Leclerc wins next weekend, and then he's got more points than George. So
I could see it. I could see it. Also, We talked about this off air. How can you call Miami a bogey track and historically suck in Monaco, never finished above P5, and think that you would have won 4 drivers' titles in the middle of the reign of Lewis Hamilton? Get this guy out of the sport, dude. Put him in a Haas. Bump up Ollie. Put him in a Haas.
Shoot, there's murmurs of Cadillac needing a new driver.
I mean, both their drivers are like old as shit, dude. Like they're gonna need a
Botas. No.
Botas is catching some heat, dude.
I don't know why. He doesn't deserve it, man.
honestly,
He's in
No.
a shit
Checo's doing
box.
good, but they're running like totally separate cars, which is weird. And I know it's part of like development shit, but
Oh
like,
yeah. Yeah. So Sergio was P11 before his BS little penalty, right?
yeah, whose control arm snapped? Was that Checo?
That was him. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and dude, like
Nuts.
perfectly timed, like on the
Nuts.
entrance of the pit lane, but literally just went like doink. Like they're
Nuts,
watching it in the
man.
cool down room, and Lewis is just like, I would have soiled me trousers.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, what if that happens in a corner, dude?
right? Like literally just went like boink, gone. He didn't hit anything.
No.
Max did flirt with the Wall of Champions a lot on the topic of smoking the wall, but nobody else really came close. But Max like tapped it
So did
twice.
Lewis.
I think yeah,
Yeah.
Lewis in the
Lewis did a
sprint.
Oh yeah,
kiss.
Lewis did kiss it.
He almost crashed the fuck out.
It happens. It does happen. Oh, dude. I don't know.
Speaking of kissing, we're gonna see plenty of it next week over in the old Monaco.
We're gonna tongue it, dude.
How many crashes are we gonna have next week?
4.
I was gonna say 4 as well. I like
4
that
feels
number.
good.
You know,
Not race ending 4. Maybe like 2 of them result in DNFs. Maybe 3.
No, I'm thinking there's like a big pile up at one point, and
Mm.
then some minor stuff.
what does the history say there? I mean, I know we had an 85 percenter in Canada, but is Monaco worse, you think?
Was it? Well, I mean, it was worse than that this year. We had what, 6 people, 5 people DNF.
Historically, between 43 and 57%, so not quite as high.
Not quite as high. I mean, it was literally an 8. Well, okay, that was a safety car chance. Never mind. But I mean, that's what you were reading though.
Yeah,
57%.
yeah,
Wow.
the most current AI.
I do think that like the olden days of Monaco were like hellscapes though.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're gonna get some jumpy guys next weekend that are like, oh, the car's real small. I got some boost.
yeah, that's what like this track is what they're made for. Like that's why
As
they wanted to consolidate them because nobody could pass in Monaco. So
That's exactly how Kimmy was driving this past week, guys. I mean,
shoot the hole,
he
bro.
honestly, man, he had reckless abandon in some cases. I loved it. I'm shocked that they didn't flag him more for cutting those corners on some of those reaches that he had. But the race played out kind of normally, and the team did a good job of controlling their drivers to a degree while still having an excellent battle on track. Tough for George, but what a battle. That's really what kept the race interesting was that battle. And then once George was gone, you're like, holy cow, look at this podium.
It was fun though. I think we all had fun.
Great time. And then you kind of compared him a little bit earlier. One of y'all did, but you're saying McLaren pretty close to Ferrari competing with Ferrari. Yeah, they're both having a contest who got the worst fucking strategy.
Right? Who could ruin a race quicker?
And McLaren is just doing a great job, man.
They're killing it. They're killing it.
Intermediates, they were like, holy cow, who else is on intermediates? Hulkenberg? That's it? Fuck. Like no way.
Dude, I've never seen such a meltdown of weather management though. Like we had it in
What?
Miami, like we've had it here. I just don't understand. Like y'all, the meteorologists are bad. Like you don't need to try and be a lesser version of that. Just fucking live your life.
Let's not guess the weather, and let's not submit to the weather gods. I'm not an astrologist, but come on, boys.
Right?
Yeah, is it
Like,
raining? No.
Yeah.
and
Go wrong
Okay.
until it does.
And I've been hearing this point a little bit. The gamble would have been to be on slicks, right? Because you're gambling on the track being too wet and you're not getting get your tires up to temp. Why aren't you guys gambling with the
The
defending driver
bumping.
champion?
Yeah.
You got the defending driver champion, and you got Oscar Piastri who came third in the championship. Very well, easily could have won that championship as well. Two of the best drivers on the grid, and you throw your boys on intermediates because you think they can't drive in the wet, man. Crazy,
They're just
crazy stuff.
scared. They're just playing scared.
That was absolute meltdown by the boys. And yeah. Zach Brown's lucky he wasn't in town because I'd be ripping him right now. And you think GP's not coming for that TP seat, boy?
Dude,
You don't think GP's gonna sit in that? He definitely is. Those guys can't call a race for nothing.
I think that's a perfect pivot to my crow eating section that I have to have because we all have a little crow to eat. But I owe my co-hosts 24 Miller Lights apiece
Oh,
because I
boom.
bet against Arvid Lindblad's best qualifying of his career. Nice. On top of that, to piggyback on your point of Zach Brown being retarded, Hayden and I both had Oscar in our top two. Nice.
I
Yeah,
just had faith in the Americans, dude, but I didn't realize he was going to the American event. Oversight on my part.
right there with you. Right there with you.
You good for Zach though. Good for Zach.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, shout out. It was a sick race.
That's
Wish I
why
would have paid more attention to it, but
That's why I hired you, Jamokes, so I could go on vacation. I leave and you go fuck off. You put them on intermediates. What's wrong with you? Lando's doing Indy 500 next year. Fuck you.
right.
Dude, the strategist has been eating rice for a week. That's it. Just rice. Good old Lindblad, dude. Look out for him again this weekend too, or next weekend.
Bob's calling.
He'll be right back up there.
We're gonna have to put that on hold. Mm.
You buy more cards over there, dude?
No, sir. I'm trying to fucking figure out what the fuck's going on with my computer. It's having a tism. I just lost my whole prompt. Pardon my unprofessionalism.
That's okay. While Cole is dealing with his technical
Also, just
difficulties,
shotgunned a beer and nobody like fucking, give me a round of applause for that sub 3 second unit I put down.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was gone like a thief in the night, dude. Boom, bam, gone. Look at that. Deleted. Like a gentleman. Yeah, I did let out one of those.
Well, we touched on it a little bit then. I guess while Cole's getting his thing back up, y'all want to review the race predictions? We haven't really checked ourselves yet because we've all been incredibly wrong every race. But
We have been picking
it,
Kimmy, which is nice.
yeah. Kimmy fans for sure.
80% on the Kimmy coverage. I don't know who we picked week one. Well, we didn't do a podcast for the race one, so that's good. But we're on. We're on ball.
Yeah, I mean, probably still would have picked Kimmy.
I tell you what, I bet you're gonna have some. You're gonna slow down a little bit next time you think about picking McLaren.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I can.
I don't.
think
I don't know. I'm not giving away my predictions just yet.
My takes were just pretty bad. I had a good sprint take if it was for the race, but it wasn't. My sprint take was pretty trash. And then shit all over Arvin Lindblad, who did finish behind Gabby, but merely because RB was like, "Man, you were too quick. Your car's not going to go into gear." And everyone on Red Bull's program that had the opportunity to go racing did really well. Arvid probably would have been in the points too. So shout out Liam, shout out Isaac. They both actually drove the car around without trying to well, Isaac did try to murder somebody twice. So that was fun, but you know,
They're gonna penalize Isaac one of these days for
he did get a penalty. He
for
got
how
2 seconds for that.
Still
he
P5.
defends, man. He defends very recklessly. He does not like
It
getting
was
past.
it was
Probably a good thing.
ridiculous. It was ridiculous. We were watching it live, texting each other and all that, and this dude goes full left to full right, yanks the wheel, and then To be fair, like Shaw came in quick on him one time and almost clipped him on the back, but they had like in 2 laps almost smoked each other. Charles Leclerc was just having a bad day, and he was willing to take it out on somebody. So like, can't really blame the fella. I also respect him getting on the radio and being like, "Yeah, stop making noise while I'm trying to race. If it's not important, don't tell me about it until the end of the race."
Sounds
You
No
like
know?
talking
Lewis.
in the braking, mate.
Yeah. I mean, they do say. I literally looked over at my girlfriend and I was like, "That is the dumbest shit ever." And then he comes on the radio like, "That was stupid. Stop talking to me."
And then you heard Lewis on the radio. He's like, "Guys, this is the best you've been all
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
all last year."
Guys, we have the pace. And he's like, "Give me more power to go catch Max," and they did.
He's like so
Yeah.
he's like so happy, man. I have not seen him smile in a while.
Dude,
That was awesome.
maybe the old Kardashian Ferrari curse might cancel out for old Louis. I'm happy for the guy. He had a really rough year last year. He lost his floofy poopy. He had to deal with that poopy Ferrari. You know, happy
Lewis
for the
is
guy.
Lewis is winning Silverstone this year, and obviously Charles Leclerc is winning next week at Monaco. That's the most obvious take I've ever said in my entire life. It's a lock. Whatever the odds are, go ahead and put it in, boys. I'll put a case of beer on that.
Yeah, I'll take that action. Lando won last year. Char did come in second. I'm not gonna do like Charles versus the field on you. That doesn't feel fair.
No, just
Um,
hear me out here. Leclerc is historically fabulous at Monaco.
yeah,
Okay.
it's his home
The
track. The
the
dude grew
the
up looking at it.
the GOAT, dude.
He's
All
like
right.
memorized every turn.
I also think Lando's going to potentially do well at this track. You want to take Lando? I'll take Charles, who finishes ahead.
I can't do that.
Really?
I simply can't do that. It doesn't tickle me.
Well, I'm not going to bet it.
Um,
I'm not going to bet against a Mercedes. So you're either going to have to
okay,
pick
well,
Matt.
I'm only gonna bet on the one.
You're going to have to pick Max or Lewis then. Defend.
There's just no odds there.
It's a
I gave
lose
you the better
lose.
odds last week. I'll do a Kimmy versus Charles.
I'll double up on the Lindblad.
All right.
Mm,
Double up on the Lindblad. What versus Bortoletto?
Oh yeah. Big time.
Nah, I'm done hankering in the back of the field. Those guys can have the 15th and the 9th. We don't care about that. What about some real substance? All right,
if you're really about that action, you should do the Kimmy bet.
Kimmy, who's won 4 races in a row. I mean,
I
I'm getting
think I
It's
think I
Monaco.
think you should
blasted.
take it, dude.
It's
I'm
Monaco.
taking it, Charlotte. I'm taking it, Charles
You
Leclerc. A
already
case of
got
beer.
money in the hand, you know.
I'm putting my case of beer up. We'll tally it at the end of the year, how many cases of beer it is, and yeah, boom.
Would you
I don't
like
Somebody
to
think he
know
might.
did
where
too
Kimmy
well at
finished in
Monaco.
Monaco last year?
I'm about to pull it up.
Was that the
I don't think he
beginning of
did
his
very
fall?
well.
18th, brother. No, I mean he's a different guy this year, so
Yeah, but I mean, he hasn't really run into any like questionable issues this year. So
Oh, but Kimmy can't drive in Europe. You're forgetting about this, buddy. Doesn't know how to drive in Europe, man.
no
Can't
additives
figure
in
it
the
out.
food, bro. He
Only
needs the food additives.
Asia and North America. That's it.
He needs the food additives, bro. He
Actually, I'll
does better.
go North and South America. He's probably pretty good at Palo.
I think he just needs the additives. Like anywhere that they don't let you put red 40 and shit, he's less of a dog. Just factual. I did have a couple of things I wanted to talk about. To piggyback on your Charles Leclerc weekend, Frederic Vasseur in his questionings of Charles Leclerc's, you know, rainy day weekend. Um, this cunt.
Yo, what just happened, bro? You just dropped off
Sorry.
a place from
Sorry.
the
that's
earth,
an
bro.
aggressive word,
Yeah,
dude.
Trey Hughes was calling me. I had to fucking. I don't know if you could hear me or not, but
Yeah. Don't cut.
Charles
Actually,
Leclerc's day in the
don't
rain.
cut this. Don't
Yeah,
cut
yeah.
this. Fuck Trey
No, I
Hughes.
Say
won't cut
his
it.
say his phone number too. Let everybody
Fuck
call him.
Trey
Yeah,
Hughes.
985-273-1055. That's what you get for having numbers on the dome, bro. I can air both of y'all out right now, too.
Call him. Call him. He's a fucking.
Yeah, call him, send him pictures of your feet and your butthole, whatever you want. Like, he'll
If you
appreciate it. He's not
if
going to
you
watch
send
this
this
either.
if you
So,
send this dude a picture of your butthole, God, I'll give you something, dude. I'll
yeah.
fucking open my fridge. I'll give you the pantry, brother. I don't. That's all I got.
I'll give you fucking F1 cards. Like, DM me proof. I don't want to see what you sent him. Like, scribble it out if you really send him something gross. But if you want to send him stuff, like, just scribble it out with the little Snapchat doodle pen and let me know that you did it, and I will ship you for the freeze numbered F1 cards. Like, decent numbered F1 cards.
No
Good prop.
dicks.
Value
No,
prop. I
no
don't want to
dicks,
see your
man.
cock, but I want you to
No
send it to me.
dicks, man. I want to see that
No,
shit.
no
I
dicks.
don't want
No,
to see
no
it. I'm saying
buttholes
scribble it out,
either, dude.
send them to Trey.
It's terrible.
Anyway, so that's what he gets for fucking interrupting the recording hour, dude. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, we had 12 people go under investigation in the race, like another 7 in the sprint. Somehow or another, neither Mercedes were under those two, which is sick. Kind of gay that they didn't let the boys. They made Kimmy concede the spot, But guy won. You got the last laugh. What are you gonna do?
Probably fair though.
What else? What else? Yeah. Once again, this is like the third episode I've written this down. Is the RB faster than the Red Bull? What do y'all think?
No, dude.
You don't think so?
No.
I
Arvid
think,
was fast.
man, I
My
think
boy's just good though. I mean, Hadjar looked fast in the RB last year too, and
Yeah, but he's slower in the Red Bull
yeah, fair.
in a smaller, faster car. He was better in the big boy. Now I know everyone's learning, but everyone's learning. Arvid has the slight advantage of coming into a new sport where it's like everyone's kind of new to what we're doing. But
Shoot, I
I
think that
think it might be.
Alpine's faster than the Red Bull.
Shout out Gucci Mane, Alpine, bumping toe falls, baby. They're gonna put subs in the back of that thing, dude.
I hope so, dude.
Dude, I saw the funniest meme earlier. It was a homeless guy with Gucci shoes on, and it was like, "What's it like to be an Alpine fan in 2026, my boy?"
yeah, I said
Oh Lord.
Cadillac had the best merge. Alpine's gonna take it for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
we're gonna get black F1 fans out of nowhere, dude. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Gosh, you think just like that, flipping the switch, eh?
Yeah, dude, you already had Louis.
Shout out Lewis.
No, not
F-
Louis. Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
Yeah, well, you already have Louis too. They don't really claim him though, because he's like a knight and stuff.
they should. They're fucking tripping.
I mean, he is banging a Kardashian. It's about the blackest thing you can do in this day. Anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. I think I had another point. Yeah.
Let me
you
to answer
lost
your
it.
question. To answer your question, Red Bull I think is better on tracks that they're good at. Like you see the speed. They can like if they're on a favorable track. I thought Canada would be more favorable to that car, considering the straights that they had. I mean, yeah, Max did get on podium, but I'm gonna put an asterisk there with the two people that probably would have finished ahead of him, kind of crashing out. But I just think I've seen Red Bull be fast, and the RB I think on tracks it doesn't matter. They're gonna finish they're gonna finish 8, 9 every time. From 8 to 12, you're gonna see the RB.
I think Arvid had a shot at being in the top 5 this week with all the shenanigans and how quick he was. I really did.
Yeah, he might have beat Hadjar.
Man, you don't want to see that, bro. You, you think Kimmy's a slightly arrogant man? Man,
I mean,
Lin, Lin,
Hajar and
Lin
Lindblad are very similar strokes, like in
yeah,
terms
bro.
of.
If you let either of those cats start winning, man, you'd be like, oh God, insufferable, bro. You think we hate George?
I know that's why I didn't want to pick him last week. I was like, I'll take whatever bet you want.
Man,
Should have picked the
yeah.
race, but you live and learn. You live and learn. You live and learn. I don't know. I don't know. What else? What else? Let's go back to the prompt since I'm gaining too
Shoot.
much before I fucking shotgun another beer.
Well, I got one for you. Do you think George gained any confidence this weekend? Be- no, hear me.
No.
Hear me out. I mean, he did everything he could. He drove as well as he could. It's just, at the end of the day, it wasn't really his fault. He's got to feel
I think from
like he's
what we
still got
saw
it.
and what we heard in his moment of meltdown on the track, also to circle back to his crash out moment, if Max would have had that crash out, Max would have thrown the steering wheel. George is a bitch. George
He
just did that
didn't
for
throw
show,
the
and then
steering.
he goes, "Oh, this is expensive." Fuck that. If you're good enough, throw the fucking wheel. You know you're not. And then in turn, him being like, "I think someone has something against me."
Yeah, that's weird, dude. Wishy washy.
No, I think it really killed his confidence. I think this is his best track, historically speaking. And he just sucked shit through a straw. I know he did good in the sprint.
Man,
I
it's just
mean,
not true, man.
I mean, pull first,
I'm not saying
pull
he sucks shit. I'm
first.
saying he just had a shitty weekend in terms of points. He's now to our last conversation of George. He's now two whole races of Kimmy just taking the weekend off out of the points. And now he's like in a stacked battle with everyone else who I do think, truthfully, and not in my George slander, is better than him. So,
But dude, if this continues, he will start to have some freedom where it's like, man, like, at this point, I've got nothing to lose. I'm down, similar to Lando last year. He's got the nerves. Oscar Pastry just starts coming after him. He gets this huge lead. Lando goes, oh, well, whatever. Next thing you know, he's calmed down a little bit and he starts winning races. I do think he's a bit demoralized. He did just say that the gods don't want him to win.
yeah.
That's pretty like woe is me if you were to ask myself. I think that's very pity party type of shit. But you're one like Kimmy crash out away from him going, you know what?
I'm right back in this.
I'm right back in this
Right
mode.
back in this.
Like and you might see that, but it's up to Kimmy though. Ball is not in his court.
I'm kind of the notion though that like I think things worked out better for Lando because McLaren like did pick him. Like as much as we go racing and we don't have a driver one, they like as clearly without saying we have a driver one picked Lando. So we all saw it. We watched it happen live. It was fun, but you know he like
Mercedes hadn't picked yet.
they've picked, bro. They picked the second they made Bono his race engineer. I understand George had previous like lack of experience with Bono.
Botas Garage.
He got Botas garaged. Like it happened. You have the
No.
second best engineer and development program at your company, and you became driver one and the favorite to win the championship. George was minus 250 at the beginning of the season to win. That's like max odds, dude. Like Max was at his height, minus 400 to start a season. At his height. And that was after winning two championships. Whatever. I don't know. I don't think George has the makings of a varsity athlete. I don't think he's going to stay at Mercedes in 2 years because I don't think this is going to be a pretty outcome. So we'll see. But I don't know. I don't think this is boding well for him. I think all the stars are aligning against him. He's getting sad. It doesn't do well. Like Lando's only like sad moment last year was when his car shot out and he cried on the sidelines like a gentleman. They just put the camera on him. But he tried to remove himself from like the pity party, if you will. I know he had some hot mic moments and some complainery, but it wasn't anything to this nature of like directly like coinciding with things that you shit on other people for. Like you're throwing a shit fit the first time you're in a driver's championship race. The first time. You've never even had the hope and dream of it. So I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's that pressure, man. The pressure's mounting. We'll see if Antonelli can hold hold true. So far, so good.
I'd like to see a battle between the two of them in Monaco because I do think there's a world where I think Kimi probably wins that race. I know George was fast, but I think Kimi wins that race. You could both
Yeah,
disagree with me.
you mean the battle for fourth and fifth? Yeah, yeah. I do think Kimmy
Okay,
might pull
okay.
that one out.
I'm talking about in Canada. I understand you're standing with your boy. It's fine.
Oh, you're
It's
talking about you.
fine.
You think Kimmy would have won that race still?
I do. I
Yeah,
mean, they
I
were
do
back and
too.
forth. They were never without like 2 seconds of each other, like in that whole battle for 30 fucking laps. Something else could have gone wrong for George, too. Like, I do think he probably would have been on the podium. I'm very glad he wasn't. We got to see three dogs hanging out, dude. You don't get a max Bono Lewis Kimmy photo that Topps refused to put on a card without George exploding. Like that's craft perfection. Get away with this trash.
Yeah,
Kind of
that was God. Sorry, George.
paint the picture. Paint the picture. Oh, dude. I agree with you. I think this is one of the more fun races we've had in the last 2 or 3 years.
I mean, dude,
No.
it was
Miami was kind of the
legitimately
same too.
it was a 30-lap battle. I mean, I know it was between George and Kimmy, but
Yeah, but you had a Max and Lewis battle for like 7 or 8
Max and
laps. You
Lewis,
had
you
a
had
ton of like fucking crazy shit in the midfield. You had a bunch of penalties. You had, I think McLaren would have been in the race, but they, to your point, just ran a Ferrari strategy and shafted themselves. It was fun though, dude. It was a lot of fun.
I don't
Shoot,
know. I feel like Hayden might have a different opinion about if George didn't crash out. You think Kimmy still would have won?
I do, yeah. I think he was faster.
He's got steel brass balls, dude.
He looked
Like
faster.
a
George,
ball bearing, dude.
if George wasn't making all
I
those
know y'all
mistakes,
saw that
he would have been
lockup, bro.
gone.
You saw Kimmy's mistake, gave the lead back right
Oh
after
yeah, I
he
mean
pulled it.
they were both
That was
doing
a
it.
yo-yo moment, dude.
What are you talking about? This dude went so deep into that fucking. They couldn't.
That was a yo-yo moment, dude. He
Neither.
he he used his power to pass George, and then George knew he didn't have the power, so he passed him right back.
No, he
I
literally
know he
locked
went
up into
wide, dude. I
turn
don't want to
nine.
acknowledge
He
it. Get
locked up into
over it. He
turn
went
nine, but
wide. It is
it
what
was
it is.
terrible.
It is what it is. Guy can't buy a beer. Let him live. I'm letting our 47 strong subscribers on the YouTube know that we're coming in a day late on the post because I'm not editing shit. So, but
Post a meme, bro. Just post a meme on it and be
I'll
like,
post a
yeah,
sad picture
coming
of
soon.
George.
If you make sure we get a background here. I am sitting at my kitchen counter, but I would like people to think that I was somewhere else.
I don't know. You look like you're in the Alps right now with that fit. You must have that AC cranking, dude.
No, dude.
I'm
The
under a vent.
AC here still doesn't work well.
Well, upstairs. Heat rises, my dude. What you mean? You know what a physics class? Also, Cole, I do have to get some money out of this thing. It was quite the investment.
Yeah, I remember when you pulled trig on it. We went up there to get like a hat, and this dude just grabs like the most expensive thing at the merch bay, which is like at least 2 or 3x taxed while you're at the event. They're like, "Oh yeah, this jacket, it's really nice. You look great in it." And you're like, "Yeah, sure." 300.
To be fair, I asked for like 4 things, and they're like, "Yep, don't have it." And there's a huge line, and they just rush you through it. They're like, "What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?" And so I panicked. And I go, "Rain jacket, big one, biggest one you got." I was like, "It's fucking cold out here. It's about to piss rain." And yeah, they gave it to me for about $270.
Yeah, they were happy to sell
They're like, "Oh, no one buys these fucking things." It still smells like the sweatshop.
it. All right. I posted George all sad at the gate. And I said, fellas, we're having technical difficulties with the new pod software. We'll be live with episode 5 tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
True.
Technical difficulties that's right.
Switching software, and yes, we have been building our own platform from scratch. We do have those
We,
kind of technical members on our
we,
team. Yes, yes, yes. Our team, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
our team. Yeah.
Jamie's been
Yeah,
working
the
hard in the
backbone of
background.
Gritty, dude.
Yes, team. Very good team. Good
Very
job,
good team.
team.
You need to be careful. He probably is into this shit.
Best job, team. Good job, team. We're doing incredibly well.
What's gonna happen when he finds you in the YouTube spheres? Well,
That's literally my boy, Cole. You have no idea.
I'm sure,
We're actually like, we're good friends. Fucking understand.
dude. Come to Houston and let's go karting. He
Okay.
would never.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that gritty MasterCard, son. When are we getting that, huh?
We got cred, my boy. We approve. Well,
Trying to
the
get
Gritty Cards LLC has cred.
you got credit from a
Shit.
bank?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a leverage of almost $20,000 in cardboard, so it helps. But yeah,
Are they gonna give
insured
you?
value.
Are they gonna give you more money to buy more cars?
Yeah, I actually just banked a Nas Reed auto, so money, 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 money.
Oh no!
No, I wouldn't take credit to buy cards, but it's more of a collateral, if you will. You know, it's a liquidity thing. You know.
All right. Why don't you take credit to market your cards and put that money into like cast here, my boy? We can get off. We can go to the moon, son.
I've spent money on this podcast.
Who needs
Shoot your
B?
boy a Venmo. Let's
Who
tap into the
needs
bank of Charles.
who needs BRAD 69 when we can have fucking bot number 750,000, bro? I don't care who watches
Hey,
this shit.
dude, our 47 strong, those are real and either solely
Yeah,
Louisianians or Europeans. And I
fucking
love
love.
all of you.
I love every
Have
47 one of those motherfuckers.
have you figured out the giveaway for one of those nice 47 young men
No, I
or
haven't run
women?
it yet. So my logic is like the more I procrastinate posting the clips saying that we're going to give away. Also, shout out Nick told me he was commenting on the premiere posts, so he thought like we were live shooting the podcast and we were just ignoring him. Nick, I love you. That's not the case. We're going to give Nick cards for free. But for every podcast I drop the ball on doing a giveaway, the cards will just get better.
Fair enough.
Yeah, take the mic for a minute.
Nice 3,
Cole,
4,
Cole, you're just
5, 6, 6 seconds.
Oh,
6
dog, if you count that
That
quick, that's
was-
why you think you fuck for 10 minutes. With a burp holstered.
Hey,
Straight bars.
Cole, you can cut this if you want, but shout out Cody, man.
Shout out, dude. We're wearing the brand.
Shout out
Our
Cody and
employers are
his
the ones
family,
pressing
man.
it. You need to tell Son to start fucking pushing our pod, Hayden.
Yeah,
The
you know
Cody's
what?
showing it.
He
The
probably is
Vinings
a
are
big
showing it.
F1 guy.
We love y'all. Thank you. Thank you for
For real.
supporting tomfoolery where I can sit here in a wife beater and Charles in a fucking burqa. Hayden, you look
But
good. You know?
I'm just doing my
You look
thing.
like a gentleman, but that's not the product we're putting out here. Nonetheless, I
Shoot.
love all of you watching this shit. So thank you.
No shirts next episode.
Thank
Dude,
you.
I'll rip this thing off right now. It's a Walmart fucking yanker tee. We got anything we want to get into? Do we want to do a brief? Well, we kind of already touched on Monaco. We'll save picks for next week. 10,000. Yeah, I got to be reasonable here, you know? We got to get something out of it. What else?
200 likes.
3 likes.
Nah,
Anyhow.
just out of respect for my boy Lewis, man, especially after last week. I told you guys exactly what Formula One needed. Actually, no, they need the Lewis win, but they might have to wait till Silverstone. We'll see.
Max win.
A Max win
We
would
need a
help too.
Max win. For the culture.
Max is gonna win Zandvoort. Book it. Maybe
Booked.
you think by the end of the year that RB gets this shit together?
You mean the Red Bull?
Yeah, that Red Bull, the real Red Bull.
Honestly, no. Like, you remember 3 months preseason when it was like, oh, Mercedes and Red Bull have cracked the codes, and then like 2 weeks later they're like, Red Bull has not cracked the code.
Yeah, those all fake.
We're still
news.
in that. We're still in that. Like,
But
Max is certainly slower. Like, Max is just Max. But I mean, they're getting better. Don't get
they're
me
still
wrong.
overweight too. They got a couple tenths left to drop.
Yeah, but like, how are you still here? Like, how are you still having these problems? You just had a month of extra time. You've had 2 races since that extra time. What are we doing?
Costs money that they don't have, man.
They have so much money.
Yeah, we need
And
one
my
of these
boy-
mystical tokens.
You know, my boy Max is deciding not to help, man. Oh, I'm just gonna go drive GT3 cars, man. I don't even care about you guys.
Max is doing the Lord's work, dude. He's driving around on a tractor and he's being nice about it.
He's really got F1 on his back, to be honest.
Max is playing politics right now, and
he
he's
can
winning.
do whatever he wants. We
He's
saw
winning.
We saw it at Nürburgring. You just 20x one of the coolest like things in motorsports viewership of all time.
They're changing
Just
the
showed
rules
up.
for him.
Yeah,
They're
and
gonna
they
they're gonna
should.
change the rules for him.
And they should.
I mean, they fucking better. And if Audi and Ferrari are the reasons that they don't,
The
what
NBA
a bunch
told
of
Mike,
bums.
the
What a bunch
NBA
of
told Mike he
bums.
couldn't gamble, so he went and played baseball. And people were like, "Oh, where's Michael Jordan?" Max will go do that shit, and they're smarter than that. They've also made 3 times the amount of money than they've ever made in a quarter. They're happy. Sustainable fuels are apparently cheaper. I don't know. Like, I don't know how they're making so much money, but they're making a shit ton of money. And you can't just throw your milking cow out and just forget about him.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
breadwinner.
For George, man,
For George, like
sad
Lando's getting
times.
cooler. You know, there are some cool folks out in these streets, but
Yeah, dude. Leclerc would be having to work overtime, dude.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oscar's likable too. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but I mean, he's the driver too. If Max leaves, like Oscar's going to Red Bull. I do believe that. It makes sense. But I'd feel really bad for Oscar going from one like ugly duck situation to the next. You know?
All right. My hot take for the bye week. I think we see a Charles Leclerc house tour or garage tour somewhere mixed in with media week next week.
I'm gonna go low hanging fruit. I think we'll see 3 different F1 drivers doing yacht party tours.
Ooh.
Nice, nice. Okay. I think you're gonna see at least one ridiculous George Russell tweet that makes no sense.
From George?
Yeah, yeah, from George himself.
So you saying George is gonna tweet something stupid or just
Well,
like something
maybe
stupid
it's
and he
maybe somebody tweets something that he said in an interview or something along those lines. It'll be ridiculous though. Like, oh, I would have won 4 championships. Okay.
Okay.
it's a bold take. It's not a bold take in terms of George's stupidity, it's just a bold take. He needs to stop talking. Like
Yeah. I wonder if George is gonna find a rock, and by that I mean a 48-foot yacht to go fucking cry in and lay
or a
low.
45 ACP to stuff in
I
his
thought
mouth.
that's what you were saying.
Dude, he's due. He's due. It's been ugly, dude. And I do feel for the guy. It doesn't feel fun to make fun of him anymore. It's still fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
It feels less fun to make fun of him now that like the whole media, like I get it. We're trailblazers. We cut the path. We said Kimmy was the guy. We shit on George. I
I
get that.
let set
I get
trends.
that. Americans are usually first to win in games. You know, I get that.
Yep. No, every other
But
podcast in the world is copying our takes.
yeah,
It's
dude,
ridiculous.
like up to speeds out here, just like pirating our takes. Like, sorry, we don't have global player backing us, dude. But we're the shit. So
Yeah, dude, we don't have this inside access like you guys.
yeah,
We have to
Aiden,
dig for this
you have
stuff.
to bang. You have to bang the one of the dudes on up to speed.
That's ridiculous.
It's for the brand.
I'm not doing it.
Dude, I'd say go
Specifically
get the
the
black
old
chick because she
one.
just had a baby. Go get Jolie, dude. Charles likes big foreheads too. You know, just go hit the hole, Butler.
Yeah, what is
Put your
she,
dude
30,
gloves on
30
him, my
under
boy.
30? I've been saying I need a sugar mama.
I
It's
mean,
rough
dude,
out here, dude.
it's a fun world. You know, go find your little thing, my boy.
Joey, I'm in your DMs.
Hit it up, dude. Yeah, I'll give you the gritty login. You just start DMing from there. Just be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, I'm the guy that the AI photo makes frown every time.
Hey, and if you're seeing this and you can get us to Monaco next week,
Right, you're gonna be on a different planet next week. You're a little unavailable.
I make myself available. I told you I can't be government. I can't be governed. I cannot be controlled.
Yes, you can. Dude. Yeah, dude, this was fun. Let's circle back next week for some Monaco takes. I want. I'm coming in a boater fit, just so y'all know. Like, I don't have a boater's hat. I will have a boater's hat by next week. And if I don't, I'm just gonna have a bunch of guns. We're going full Monaco yacht party or full blown
Pirate?
invading Iran. It's one of the two.
Oh, politics. Nasty.
Hey, 47 likes. I'll do this pod from my bathtub next week in the water.
You know what? A clean 50 likes. We'll go 3-piece in the bathtub, and I'll do it fully clothed or fully not clothed.
And
Up to you.
I will
Up to you.
fold
Leave it in the
in and
comments.
I'll fold an origami boat, play with it in the tub.
We're at sea in Monaco. Anyway, that was a bad take.
Well, I'll be in Monaco, guys, with my boy David from the gym. He
We'll be
sent
there
me
next year.
He sent me
We'll be
the
there
invite.
next year.
Hey, yo, did David follow?
No follow from David yet, but
Shout out Stone Creek, by the way.
Yeah, I forgot to give him the business card. Cole, I didn't
Share the
tell you.
page, dude.
I met a couple at the gym, probably late 40s or something like that, but unsolicited
Did they solicit you for
hate.
sex?
No, unsolicited hate towards George Russell.
Yes.
They saw my Red Bull shirt. So
Yes.
yeah, unbelievable.
Yes.
I didn't expect it. They were like,
Did you-
"Man, I'm just so happy
Dude, it's
George
a
Russell
common
didn't
trend.
win."
It's a common
like,
trend.
Man.
If you like Formula One, you can't like George Russell. You just can't. Like, there's nothing likable about it. And I'm not gonna keep piling on the fella because everyone else is now. Like, we blazed the trail. I'm not here to continue riding the donkey's ass. The guy's bad.
On to the next wave, buddy. Next wave.
Yeah, on to the next one, dude. We're just gonna keep glorifying Kimmy. I think we built that brand brick by brick. I 4x the card value already. We got the job done. It is what it is. Any hot takes before we go, fellas?
No, man.
I'll save
Just
my takes for next week. Make sure you guys tune in. I will say, comment below if it is more or less obvious that I'm jerking off this whole time. We just switched software.
I hope this new software is good, dude. We're an hour into filming. I probably have 25 minutes of good takes. Half of it is just me shotgunning and Charles stroking his Johnson.
Nice. Yeah. Drink water.
Don't forget to brush your hair. This was good. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Word. I still got to show my butthole, apparently.
Oh,
not
you
even
haven't
like-
showed your butthole yet.
Not even like that, guys.
Yeah, he is. Why do you think he's all like? You look like a fucking wildling right now, dude.
A wildling?
You look like you're about to cross the wall, dude.
Really? I was hoping that I looked like George Russell.
George Russell.
Put a cock in your mouth.
George Russell.
Oh, Lordy. All right. Take care. Brush your hair. We'll talk
George
soon.
Russell.